And when it comes to technology and especially moving air, nobody does it better than Dyson. They are so heavily based in research, innovation, technology, and patents. And what we're bringing you today is an amazing smart deal. It's called the Dyson HP02. You're seeing on your screen all of the amazing features. Yes, it is an air purifier with true HEPA filtration. So we are talking about getting 99.9% of the yuckies out of the air inside of your home, things like dust and dander and pollen and pollutants. You know, those are the kinds of things we don't want our lungs breathing in. Well, this is gonna take care and filter it for you. But in addition to filtration, it is a cooling system and it is heating. So it's every season, all year long, every day, you are gonna get use out of this. You notice that it's completely bladeless, so easier to clean, much safer, but this thing can crank out some air. So if you are looking to cut energy costs, if you want a more efficient way to heat or cool your home, if you need air filtration, which, by the way, we spend up to 90% of our time inside. I've actually read research that the inside of our homes are more polluted than the outside. And when it's cold out, we're shutting up our windows and doors and trapping everything inside. So pure HEPA filtration, heating and cooling, and Dyson, right? Here's where things get really crazy. The unit itself, anywhere that you look, retails for about $600. Look at that, $599.99 just for the unit. So we are $200 less, and we're including another HEPA filter, a $70 value. So you're actually getting up to at least 2 years of filtration before you even have to think about purchasing another HEPA filter. This is an unheard of value. We have free shipping and handling as well, which is amazing. And look at this, 5 flex pay, which means you get to get this home today for $80. Now, another just one step further, if you happen to have the HSN credit card, you guys, I want to talk to you about VIP financing. If you use your card, you now have 12 months to pay this off interest-free. It would be $33 and change a month to get it home. This is the kind of thing that cuts costs in terms of energy, makes it, you can literally breathe easier because you are actually purifying the air, and because it's Dyson, you know the technology is unmatched. We do have 3 colors you can choose from as well. The one you're seeing right here in front of me is the white. In the middle, we have it in black, and then on the end, we also have it in iron. So you choose, get it home, full 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, but smart deals are very temporary. So go ahead and save $270 off retail and get that extra filter. Okay, Gemma Kent is standing by. She and I love all things Dyson, so anytime I get to see you, Gemma, I get excited. So welcome in. Happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday to you. This is so fun. Just like you described, this is the first time we brought something so special to HSN in this configuration.
Yeah.
So the unit itself is, you get to use it every single day, every season, all the year through, because it's going to intelligently monitor, heat, cool, and purify every single time that you use it. And the wonderful feature that I love is the auto mode. So if you're somebody that wants to feel like you're doing something with little effort, just put it on auto mode and know it's going to monitor your home air quality and clean it when it needs it.
So it's the ultimate multitasker is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely.
And auto mode is great. So to your point, it will detect when it needs to, you know, purify more or less, and also whatever temperature you set it at. Precision settings, right, Gemma? So it can help you maintain that temperature, whether you need to cool the room or heat the room. You get it all with this.
Absolutely. This is when you're working with Dyson. James Dyson believes that multifunctionality should not mean compromise. So even though we've given you our 3 beloved features, we're not compromising any of the quality that you come to know from Dyson. So yes, it purifies every time you use it, but just as Michelle mentioned, when you have the heating mode on, you actually get to select from 33 degrees all the way up to 99. Whichever temperature you would like, and this machine will monitor the temperature and make sure that it's maintaining that selected temperature of the room that you're in. And weighing less than 9 pounds, we encourage you to move it to the space that you're utilizing. If you've ever tried to use the thermostat at home, which I've just discovered this, so I'm quite fascinated, when you select the temperature, my thermostat will tell me, oh, it will take this long to get to that temperature. And it's normally about an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Ooh.
I've normally put on an extra pair of socks and a sweatpants, a jumper. No, this, you feel it efficiently and effectively when you need that warmth.
Yeah,
at the temperature you've chosen.
What a great way to segue into this. I want to show you guys this demonstration. This is so cool. First and foremost, all these guys on the bottom are what you would need to have in your house to get all of the things that our one Dyson unit does. So it's the cooling, it's the heating, it's the filtering, the purifying of the air. These guys too, they're one-trick ponies, right? They can't do everything. And if you look up here on the counter, this is a heater that I think a lot of us see, you know, in our homes or out in the marketplace. It's right back here. All of the warmth is right here on the top and it's blowing straight up. So if you notice, we've still got 68 degrees that we're measuring here because the heat is not going forward or around or moving throughout the room. It's literally just going up. Now, if you go to the other side here, we have set this Dyson at the same temperature that this one is at. It's currently not on. So you can see it's 69 degrees. But when I turn it on, it only takes a matter of seconds to start seeing that temperature jump. And you know, look at that, already a degree since I just turned it on. Because you can either have the jet focus or you can have that omnidirectional, right? Where it's actually moving it all around the room. We're still jumping here. Look at this. If we were to come back maybe 60 seconds from now even, I can bet you it's gonna have jumped up multiple degrees. And that's the difference when you choose Dyson. It's not only better, it's more effective, it makes more sense, right? Because it goes where you want it. Bladeless is amazing because it's easy to clean, it looks sleek, it's safer. And Gemma, the filtration on this guy is pretty phenomenal too.
Absolutely. That's so important to mention. Anytime you're using this unit, we are filtering your air, we are cleaning your air because this is the filter that lives in there. It's a 360 glass HEPA filter. Look, there's no divide. And this outside is going to capture the particles, so the pollen, the dust, the pet dander, you know, the yucky things, the bacteria. But on the inside is an active graphite filter that captures the odors, the smelly things you don't want to think about, the combustion, that captures it. So it's 2 in 1. Now, if you use this filter, this unit, 12 hours a day, every single day, this filter will last you a year. However, what you're getting 2 of them, so you don't even need to think about it. And if I'm really candid with you, this one lives where the dogs sleep, because we love our dogs, but we don't want our home to smell like them. And I've actually left the filter in here. And because I've got it on auto mode, occasionally I'm not really using it 12 hours a day, every day. I'll only use it when I need it. And I've actually had my filter for longer than 12 months in the unit.
And it will tell you too when it's time to change one. And to Gemma's point, you're getting a second one coming included. The unit alone is $600, you guys. That's a $200 savings with another $70 filter. Look at this. So we filled up this smoke chamber. I love doing Dyson. It's so much technology. We have like the coolest demonstrations. Gemma, I'm just gonna turn it on and immediately you can see the air is moving. Look at how quickly this is filtering out the smoke. And smoke is something you can see, right? That's why we do that demo. But what about the other things like bacteria, cooking oil, insecticide dust, face powder, paint pigments, mold, pet dander, spores, dust mites, pollen? These are the types of things you want true HEPA filtration working so that your lungs don't have to filter that stuff out. Look at how quickly that cleared out the smoke chamber. I mean, it's pretty phenomenal when you look at this. And then to think it's not just air purification, it's heating and it's cooling. Remember I said we were gonna turn this one on, it was at 68 degrees just a couple minutes ago. This is how effective this heat is. It is absolutely turned on. And look at the thermostat, a warm and toasty and beautiful 86 degrees and climbing. It just jumped to 87. So if you are watching and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I need this, because in the summer we've got hot rooms or the energy bill skyrockets and I just need a quick, efficient way to cool off, this will do it. If you need heat, right now it is freezing in certain parts of the country, this is gonna give you that very quick warmth. There are sleep timers, it's multi-directional, it's lightweight, so it's easy to move around, easy to clean without having blades. You get all of that technology, and then the cherry on top is that filtration. It is air purification at the same time with true HEPA filters. And usually in the marketplace, anywhere you would look for this guy, $599.99. And again, I'm the one that will always tell you, do your research. Go ahead and shop it out. Dyson is a global brand. $599.99. So already for our smart deal, we're $200 less than that. And then you are getting a second HEPA filter. This is a $70 value just coming included because we have a great relationship with Dyson and we really want to hook you up with this smart deal. So it is a temporary value And shipping and handling is free. That's $14 in savings. And we have 5 Flex Pay. If you have an HSN credit card, this is the time to use it because you can get 12-month VIP financing, meaning a full year to pay this off. So if you pay it off within that 12 months, 0 interest. It'd be $33 and change every month to get it home and try it. Gemma, what other features do you think people just have to know about? Oh, by the way, we have white, black, and we also have the platinum titanium color.
I just wanted to mention what you said. You just gave such a visual for the heating element in real time to see how efficient it works. So I am definitely a person that I like to see the difference. So I thought I'd show you an old filter versus the new filter, just so you can see. You can even see some of the dust that is right on the outside of that, because what this does, it captures it. It's still holding on even though I've taken it out of the unit. But look at the difference. This is a filter I used for just about a year, and this is a brand new filter, and that difference gives me such peace of mind to know that this machine did the work so my lungs don't have to. And the endorsement that we're very proud of is the asthma and allergy certification. We cannot endorse ourselves. It's not something that we can purchase or just slap onto our products. We have to be certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. And what that does is it proves that we are capable of capturing 99.97% of those 0.3 microns. Wow. That's the pollen that we mentioned, the dust, the pet dander, all that yucky stuff. And it's in the capability of the Dyson technology. So we're not just cleaning the air around it. We're combining it with the air multiplication technology and the projection capability. So we're really filtering the air out throughout the room that you're in. Do
you guys want to visually see air multiplication? This is wild. So the reason I'm back here is we have one of the Dysons over here. Look at this. So all we're doing is blowing a smoke machine so you can visually see how far the air projects. I am feeling that beautiful, cool air all the way on the other side of the room. Is that the neatest thing? So it actually takes in a certain amount of air then, Gemma, and then multiplies it and pushes out more than it took in. That's how the science works, right?
Absolutely. Approximately 15 times the amount of air drawn in gets projected out, and it's our air multiplication technology. So it's similar technology that you would find in a jet engine, or if you, the wings of a plane, that's how this is developed. So we're really manipulating air in such a way that you feel this benefit. And so when you're working with Dyson, we gave you that multiple temperature range from 33 to 99, but we've also done the same with the projection capability as well. You can select a speed setting from 1 all the way up to 10. There are 10 individual speed settings so that you can feel the benefit from wherever you are in your room. You don't need to sit right next to it in order to feel it. You've got oscillation and tilting. But if you want to utilize this when you're sleeping, another feature that James Dyson and his team of engineers thought of is the night mode. Now that's separate to the sleep mode that comes with it, that you can set for it to switch off from 15 minutes all the way up to 9 hours. The night mode actually dims the settings so it doesn't bother you while you're sleeping. I tend to, Michelle, put socks over LCD lights because they bother me. Dyson knows that, so they will dim the light so it doesn't disturb you, but will continue to work.
And it's counterintuitive. If you have to cover it up or put something in front of it, now you're not getting the airflow, you're not filtering the air. By the way, one of the beauties of Dyson is even though it has all these features, it is so easy to use. This is the remote. It's actually magnetic, just sits right on top, so you're never gonna have to worry about losing it. But if you look at this, it's very simple. You have your on, your off, you have your heating and cooling, you have your auto mode, which again can detect the temperature, whether it needs to adjust or not throughout the day, and also help with filtration. You can do the jet focus, so it just is like laser pointed exactly where you want it. You can do the oscillating, so it fills the whole room. There's your timers, there's the night mode. I've never, presented this specific item before. I'm just guessing from the photos. That's how intuitive it is to use a Dyson. So I don't want you to be freaked out by all the features because it is intuitive. It really does work for you, so you don't have to do so much. We have 3 colors. This is a smart deal. Smart deals are really neat. They're like today's specials in that they are a crazy value, which I'll show you in just a second, but they are temporary. So we have them while our supplies last. We didn't have enough to do a today's special. So if you happen to be watching at the right time, you get to check out what we have for you. And the value on this, oh my goodness. The unit itself, anywhere else you look, and we want you to look and see, is $599.99. So let's just round up that penny. It's $600 to get this. So if you look at our value, we're already $200 ahead of the game. And did you notice we are giving you a second HEPA filter. This is a $70 value. There's already one included in it. So that's gonna be at least a year's worth of filtration, and you're getting a second. So for at least the next 2 years, you don't even have to think about replacing this filter. So not only is it a great value, it's you set it and forget it. You don't have to worry. If it's hot in your house, it's gonna cool. If it's cold in your house, it will heat. But no matter when you use it, Gemma, or how you use it, it's always purifying the air, right?
Yeah, just so beautifully put. And thank you for showing that remote control, because it is user-friendly. There's no class to take, there's no book to read, just get it out of the box and start using it. Even when it comes to cleaning, there's no hassle. Thank you. Yes, red for heating, blue for cooling. It couldn't be more obvious. And even the air, how you want the air to flow, it's either slim stream, jet focus, powerful uninterrupted stream of airflow, or diffuse mode. But even cleaning is easy. You just wipe it out. There's no solvents, no polishes. You just take a dry or damp cloth and literally wipe it out. Everything is ease of use because we want you to use it every day. The design looks the way it looks because we want you to pop it in your home, either on the floor or on a desktop or a table or a countertop, so that you're not looking for it when you need it. It's just there ready to go for when you need to use it.
It's funny, we bring the windmills because they're so whisper quiet that people were at home watching and they're like, is it even on? Like, are you guys, is that, yes, you can see the windmill moving. And we've got one here, we've got another running over there for our heat demonstration that we were doing. Whisper, whisper, quiet. So yes, they're sleek, they're quiet, they're easy to use, they're beautiful, honestly. And the size of these is perfect, Gemma. They're only 24.9 inches high and 6 inches long. The diameter is under 9 inches, but there's so much power in this, that heating and cooling power, the air filtration that's going on. That's why we love Dyson. It's all about the technology and the science and the research that they do. Their name comes with a lot of clout. I mean, all of the products they bring us, very highly rated and reviewed, and these are for the long haul. These are investments you make for years and years to come. We're showing you some of the different features. It cools, it heats, and it is an air filtration system using HEPA filtration. That is the best of the best. That's what you want, to catch those tiny little particles, anything from smoke to dust and dander and pollutants and bacteria. And Gemma, it is fascinating to read research that says the inside of our homes tend to be more polluted than the outside, and that's supposed to be our sanctuary. And when it's cold out too, we're shutting all the windows, closing the doors, so we're just sitting with all of it. So whether it's asthma or allergies you're worried about, it's odors like cooking or pets, litter boxes, whatever the reason is, filtering out the air so that your lungs don't have to do it is always a good decision. And I love that this one also heats and cools. So it is more bang for your buck for sure.
And we know, don't we, that we know when to clean a dirty floor or not to drink a dirty glass of water, but we often forget about the air because it can be invisibly dirty. That's why we use the fog machine, to show you or give you a visual for the dirty air, or show you my dirty filter. I can't show this enough because that really shows you the benefit of it. But there's nothing more that I can think of that I do in a day. I take about 20,000 breaths a day, according to the American Lung Association. So we are, you know, we really put our lungs to work, don't we? And if the air can be in our homes up to 5 times worse than the air outside, why not make it easy and just put it on auto and not even have to think about it? And when we give you such a